Hi, this is Savannah from Chicken Soup for the Truth or Soul Backup channel, and today I'm going to be discussing four different so-called lesbian celebrities who I don't believe are lesbian. I do believe they were male. They came out during a time to push an agenda that is now currently still in motion today. That is in full bloom today. And I do find it disappointing that many, probably like lesbians, fell for this, and like straight people alike, who've maybe even been fans of their music or their entertainment. As one of these people is not a singer I'm going to be talking about. People were like enamored and they like fell in love with them. But the truth of the matter is, I believe they were born male. They took female hormones to transition to a female, and they are nothing more than male to female transgenders posing as lesbian. Now, like quickly, as I was scrolling, I noticed this person just emits a male energy, and it's not that kind of feeling that you would get even by looking at somebody who's and it's not even the same kind of feeling you would get from looking at somebody who was like lesbian or something. Which is so bizarre. Just looking at this forehead, wide setback forehead, thick brow ridge here, deep inset eyes, large nose, high cheekbones, square jaw, hard as a rock. Almost like if they were female, then if they were female, they would be transitioning to male because of, like, it looked like it could be a jaw implant, but it really is just a young man who's jutting out throughout the hormone treatment they were enduring. Like here, it just looks like a middle-aged guy, right? Who's tried to feminize themselves. It really does. It really does. Now, obviously the symbolism is there as well. Pentagram here. Doing some weird 666 hand sign here. Showing their obligational hand signs. Doing a one eye here. Their hair covering one eye. Like, these are obviously given. These are just givens. But these are things they have to do. The next person is Ellen DeGeneres. DeGeneres. And they should be pretty obvious by now. It's a male. I don't know how they deceived people, but I look at them more than ever before. It's all I see. Maybe the blonde is what made it hard to see that it was a male. I don't know. It just looks like a male who transitioned to a female. And obviously a lot of people have been deceived. A lot of people have been deceived. I'm not even sure if I could put a number, but they had like tens of millions of people watching their show, the Ellen DeGeneres show, so I'm gonna go ahead and say a lot. If only they knew, as they keep on talking about their wife, Portia de Rossi or whatever, they're most likely both that way. It's a very sick world here. Rosie O'Donnell, again, kind of from that same era, but had a TV show before them. I'm not sure how no one could see that was a male, but it is. I'm not sure if it's because they transitioned really early. You can't see any remnant of what jaw used to be there. You can't see any remnant of an Adam's apple. I'm not sure how long ago they transitioned, but it was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. And they just kind of stuck with that narrative that they were a female because I guess they were unattractive male that wouldn't have been able to make it in Hollywood. I don't know. I'm not sure what the protocol is when they're like selling out. Obviously, I don't, but if they're not attractive, I mean, they're going to have to find some other way to squeeze them into the public conscious in a way that they'll accept them. Maybe this was one of the only ways they could squeeze them in. Maybe they belong to a affluent family. They even put them side by side with a male their age, and you can see how little differences there are. But anyway, they're sticking with that whole butch thing. So you see, you got one eye covered. And at their point in their career, I'm guessing they don't really have to do that much to give props to, like, who owns them and stuff. But, alright, this is one evil-looking, if it was a woman. Right here, it looks like a dude. Doesn't look like they took any collagen to make their hair thicker. Usually guys have this thin hair like this. Middle-aged male. They have some thin wispy hair just like that, but it looks like they just dyed it and put makeup on. They had their nose done a long time ago. Their jaw has been removed a long time ago. They've been around a long time. This is Melissa. Long time deceiving people. Before I got here, that's for sure. Look at how evil they look here. I can't even like put into words right now. I always look at the eyes. If you have discernment, you know the eyes are the windows to the soul. This seems to be a thing, going with a blonde. 2 out of 4 of these people have done that method. It does seem to feminize them a little bit. That's why a lot of people do that in Hollywood, I think. Just loads of people like do that in Hollywood that I can't, so many probably couldn't even think of off the top of my head, but a lot of people do this. Charlize Theron is a great example. When they went non-blonde in one of their movies recently, people, just notice they have the little Baphomet signal right there. Once they took the blonde out and went brunette, this Charlize Theron, people were like, yeah, wow, you really played that role well. It's like almost like you're a real dude. If this is somebody that they actually married, it's pretty clear what's going on with them too. They're not actually female. So, but what makes this so much more strange is that, that they married somebody who was also a male to female transgender. So it makes it very confusing. Very confusing. They marred their neck, as you can see. Did a botched job on their neck. Yeah, no. It's a dude. I'm not sure if there's any other way around it. See, here's a better view of their husband. Male to female transgender up here in the chest. You can see just flat all the way across until they installed the breast underneath. It's just so clear what's going on. This is not a butch female neck. See the trachea? They did something about the jaw. See the veins come to the forehead. high cheekbones, just wearing a female hairdo and hoop earrings and a purse, some jewelry and a dress. Really simple. The other person they were with looks a little bit more feminine, but who's to say what's going on there either? I don't know. This is a jacked up world, though. And you know who runs it? Satan, God of this world, until Jesus returns, and Jesus will return. And he will wipe all this out. The Antichrist comes first, rains hellfire, all destruction, trying to get people to worship him. God comes back. Jesus comes back, and every knee shall bow. This whole thing will be wiped out for good, start anew. Not the New World Order they're planning now, the fake pandemic. Everything will be started anew, fresh, just like how it was supposed to be. And this will be like a bad dream, all this mess here. This will be like one big nightmare that we made it through to the other side. Somehow, only by His grace, we are able to make it through right now and live through all these terrors but we're there. We're here together until the end, until the harvest. And with that, I will bid you adieu, and thank you for your time, and God bless you, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.